All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're live stream Monday Night Raw. Let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Together.
With Backlash looming Saturday, we whet your appetite tonight with the home of the NCAA College Baseball World Series. This is Omaha, Nebraska. The host tonight of Monday's Night Raw. It's live on Netflix and presented by DoorDash. You know, the ruler is here. And the question is, who will step up to take
Who? Oh, yes.
Also tonight we have a trios match. The OG El Grande Americana brothers.
Oh.
Michael Tokaya Mocha. That's Julio and Bruno. Los Americanos, hermanos.
Julio and Bruto.
So Ruca is here.
No, not this, bro, not this again.
This is going to be champion Penta and Javon Evans. They take on all the Ethan Page at Texas tonight. And last week, Jacob Batu versus Dean for the
Yeah. Contract signing.
It's a champion, it's like Golden Reigns. They'll sign the contract for their Backlash match later on tonight here on Monday Night Raw.
Who is starting? Is it Roman?
There's just a second one we had a bit of an issue I should discuss with you. How about let's go that way. Yeah, well, yeah, I understand what you're talking about.
OTC.
Jacob Fatu is not here yet. See what I was trying to tell you.
Oh, shit. Seth.
You're in my way.
Hey, teeth. Oh. Whoa. Burn. Yeah. Seth Rollins.
Frankie Rollins picking up Monday Night Raw tonight as he looks towards Saturday and Backlash in Tampa, where he takes on his former vision. Look
Braun Breaker. Oh, come on. That's not high.
Raw doesn't have a friend in the world right now. Seth Rollins brought that himself, and he was excommunicated by Breaker last year. Rollins is wanting revenge, but Braun Breaker beating him with a punch here tonight. These two mates.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Right in the face.
Rollins made picked off and he picked you, but it comes to the unpredictable badass. I disagree with your assessment of the situation. Well, look at the intensity of the eyes. Oh, Blanker.
Just tossing security now. Oh, ran to the steps.
in 6 months of his career. And this would show the first hit of the step. At this rate, I don't know if Rollins is going to make it to Tampa. It's a backlash. General manager out here. Trying to call Breaker off. And you just got there. And you know, it's a go.
Uh-oh. Breaker spear. Holy.
Breaker just destroyed Seth Rollins with a spear.
One more time's crazy, bro.
With Long Breaker made it very clear that he didn't need Seth Rollins anymore. That it's time for him to break out, for him to be the star. And Corey, Seth Rollins finds himself in all sorts of trouble heading to Backlash Saturday in Tampa.
And this is all, unfortunately, a result of Seth Rollins and his own decisions. Rollins has burned every bridge he had ever built in the locker room. Rollins is a man without a country, and he now finds himself in the crosshairs of Braun Breaker.
And it's interesting you mentioned that. I sat down with Seth Rollins earlier today for an interview that's going to air on the Countdown Show Saturday, and he admitted he made this bet, and he has got to deal with it on his own against Breaker come Saturday. Well, let's switch gears now and talk about what could perhaps be some trouble in paradise for the Judgment Day.
Trouble in paradise.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Roxy, I just came here to warn you. You cannot trust Liv. In fact, you can't trust anyone in the Judgment Day.
Look, Finn, I'm with the Judgment Day, and I have a match to get ready for. Get out of here before you get hurt.
You know what? Good luck with your match. Hope you know what you're doing.
There's lots of positive news. You guys know Stephanie is injured, so we don't have to worry about her anymore. But now, time to talk about the not so positive news. Like, what the hell was Finn doing in the clubhouse last week?
It's a great question.
I don't know what Finn was thinking. He's delusional. Well, you see, I'm not worried about Finn, Roxanne, because JD's going to take care of Finn tonight. I'm worried about you. Why did Finn think it was okay to talk to you? And why didn't you tell me? And why do I need to watch Netflix to figure out what's going on in the Judgment Day? Well, I didn't mention it because I made it very clear to Finn. I told him to get out of the clubhouse and to never come back. You're right, though. I should have said something. But Liv, you know I'm loyal to the Judgment Day. Yeah, I know, Roxanne. I'm actually really glad to hear you say that because I believe in you. You and Raquel are our next women's tag team champions. We just can't let anything get between the family, okay? So I want you to make me a promise. Promise me that you won't keep any more secrets from the family. I promise. You promise what? I promise that I'll never keep any secrets from the Judgment Day family. Good. You guys ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
His issues with JD McDonough, Dominic Mysterio and company went away a few weeks back. Apparently not. Will have to pay for that mistake as he goes with his longtime booker day, J.D. McDonough. Ready for Jordan?
No.
Night Raw as we await Backlash this coming Saturday. One-on-one match between Finn Balor and the Judgment Day's J.D. McDonough. Dominic Mysterio at ringside in support of J.D. McDonough. Mentioned before, Balor beat Dominic at WrestleMania in his demon persona. He could knock off J.D. McDonough after that in a one-on-one matchup. But Finn thought it was all over, but the Judgment Day thought differently.
Well, this thing will be all over once the Judgment Day finally exposes Finn Balor for who he is to the entire world. This is a massive opportunity for J.D. McDonough to take the next step in his career by finally getting out of the shadow of Finn Balor.
Well, you call it a shadow, and you mentioned that J.D. McDonough has absolutely zero loyalty when it comes to old friends. Over 2 decades ago, it was J.D. McDonough who walked into Finn Balor's training school in Bray, Ireland, and said, "I want to be a professional wrestler." What did Finn Balor do? Well, Balor said, "I'll teach you." For 20 years, he mentored this kid to get to this point in his career. In fact, these two were world tag team champions together on 2 different occasions. And McDonough instead aligns himself with Dirty Dom,
Who currently holds gold in the world of WWE? Dirty Dominic Mysterio, the reigning, defending AAA Mega Champion. Who else hangs out in the Judgment Day Clubhouse? The Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan, who might very well be the next Women's Tag Team Champion, Roxanne and Raquel. Why on earth wouldn't J.D. McDonough want to surround himself with winners like he has in the Judgment Day?
I don't know, maybe, but again, loyalty.
Loyalty doesn't pay the bills, Michael.
Oh, and speaking of loyalty, what do you think about this whole Roxanne Perez situation?
I have no reason to doubt Roxanne. Roxanne has proven.
Oh, look at Dom.
Hey. And I'll be right back, guys.
Expecting some sort of interference by Dirty Dom. He took his eye off the ball, and JD made him pay.
Again, Roxanne Perez goes straight back to Finn Balor as well. Remember, Finn Balor was into the Judgment Day, so perhaps Roxanne does owe him something.
Perhaps, but if you apply the same logic, it could be another J.D. McDonough situation. There's a side of Finn Balor that you and I aren't privy to. Maybe there's a side of Finn that isn't who he shows himself to the world to know. Maybe Roxanne is figuring that out like J.D. already has.
Oh, listen, I'm not saying Finn Balor is the be-all and end-all. He's had a lot of issues in his career, and he's one of the men that formed Judgment Day, right? I mean, very no. Countless over the years by Balor. Here's the cover now on McDonough, and JD kicks out at 2. Balor does find himself in a terrible numbers situation as it comes to the Judgment Day. Definitely knows how Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley felt. He's silent at leg sweep. Cover, hit with a leg. JD at 2.5. Smile from Balor to Dominic here at ringside. Been a AAA Mega Champion for a long time.
Absolutely. It's maybe Mega Champion forever.
Covered now by McDonough off the leg, blocking the back of the neck, and a kick out. McDonough, full speed ahead. He has the sadistic side. We've talked about that before. Has all the confidence in the world, believes he's a future champion. I do too. Now, McDonough right to the back of the knee.
And you believe that J.D. McDonough obviously believes that after the rest of the Judgment Day, the last step for J.D. could be finally getting Balor out of the picture. Think about this, Cole. Think back to the days of NXT UK when J.D. McDonough first burst on the scene. All we've heard is how he's the protege of Finn Balor. Every time J.D. does something good, Finn gets the credit. That gets old on a long enough timeline. It's time for JD to show the world he can stand on his own 2 feet.
The man who runs NXT, the Hall of Famer, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, once called JD McDonough one of the most promising wrestlers on the entire planet. Now McDonough sent across the ring. Finn Balor telegraphing that sunset flip. Balor going into a basement drop kick.
And JD takes that sort of endorsement to heart. So for somebody like the Heartbreak Kid, JD McDonough doesn't want his career to end up like Marty Jannetty. He wants to be Shawn Michaels.
And here comes Balor now. And Dominic again gets involved. Official Jessica Carr was counting McDonough out on the other side of the ring. And now JD from behind again. And Dominic Mysterio causing all sorts of problems for Balor. Here comes Roxanne. Roxanne Perez on her way to the ring. Perhaps a moment of truth for Perez.
Trying your Little Caesars.
Yeah, I saw Roxanne was there.
What?
Okay. The me going to my daughter's softball game.
There's Liv and there's Raquel.
Here comes Balor.
Yeah. Yeah.
McDonough sent across the ring. Big back.
Whoa, wow. Nice.
And Balor now building momentum. And this is now perfect time. Balor realizes he's under a tremendous amount of pressure to end this matchup with a Judgment Day hanging out at ringside.
And finally, it appears as though Finn Balor has locked in on the task at hand. Balor, worried about
Beautiful sling blade.
moment. If Finn keeps this up, victory could come his way.
And now Dominic can get up on the apron. Jessica, get rid of this dude. McDonough from
Oh, no.
kick out. Shot.
Oh, my God. That was scary.
What a move by JD McDonough.
Can't believe Balor survived that. I don't know if we get another look, but the way Finn Balor landed extremely high on the back of his neck, the base of his skull, his famous line. It's a credit to the
That was close.
of Finn Balor. Balor is hurting. You see the welts on the back. Now
Oh.
goes out to the apron. McDonough looking to put this one away. How much does Balor have left? Shoulder to the gut. Situation for Balor here with the Judgment Day lurking at ringside. Balor's got JD in the drop zone.
Raquel.
And again,
Dominic.
The official on the other side. How the hell can the official keep any track of this match?
That was purely accidental.
He hasn't done anything. He shouldn't even put on the effort. See ya. Get out of here. Take a hug. We didn't do anything.
Yeah, he did.
It's funny because Dominic unintentionally hit the top rope, but the fourth time he got involved in this match. So stop your belly aching. Why don't you go back there with him too? McDonough now. Up to the top rope, trying to take advantage.
Oh.
He's up.
Yes.
He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, man. Sling blade.
Well, Dominic was sent back, and Raquel, Roxanne, and Liv remain at ringside. Man, what a win this would be for Balor if he persevered through this.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. It's a lot easier said than
And
done.
on the apron. And that's the hammer. That's the hammer that Dominic Mysterio.
No.
Blink just tossed it to Roxanne. Roxanne now with hammer in hand.
Oh.
Roxanne with a hammer to Balor. Headbutt by McDonough. Collapses into the cover. And McDonough with the win.
Here is your winner, JD McDonough.
Well, I'll admit, I was wrong. Roxanne Perez showing her loyalty to the Judgment Day tonight.
Take a look at this. Liv Morgan passing the hammer to Roxanne Perez. Nails spin with it, allowing JD to shut Fowler's lights out with a headbutt. What a win for JD McDonough. What a night for the Judgment Day. It's all about family.
Well, Corey, the bottom line for Finn Balor is this. If you're Finn Balor,
Oh, man.
hope that the situation in the Judgment Day is finally over, or he's going to get seriously hurt. Balor needs to learn to leave well enough alone and move on. The Judgment Day is doing just fine without you. A Netflix program, you know, before he was Hulk Hogan, he was Terry Bollea. Uncover the man behind the legend in this unfiltered 4-part documentary series featuring his very last interview. Hulk Hogan, Real American, is out now only on Netflix. Here's a sneak peek.
Yo,
Hmm.
there's a machine downstairs de aplastar, de romper papeles.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Hulk Hogan was a 10.
Okay.
Puedes meter eso después.
Just me catching up with Elijah.
¿Dónde está eso? ¿Dónde está lo de por llevarlo hasta abajo o algo? ¿Dónde está eso?
It was like, God,
¿Dónde?
that's a take. And I'm like, that's it. Like, shut you up, man.
Red.
You
Sí,
have to dance and play the guitar and play the fiddle. You can't.
lo metes y lo vas.
Can you unlock the door, the garage door?
¿Qué?
Can you unlock the garage door?
I've got eyes on Seth Rollins. Seth, I'm so sorry to bother you. You are
Entonces es con
clearly in
seguro,
pain after
porque
that
como
swerve
va a
from
venir en
McGregor,
algunos
and
minutos, o
I
lo
was
peleas.
wondering what this might mean.
Está llegando.
Are you going to be
Ah,
okay?
No, estaba haciendo su pelo.
Backlash in 5 days. I'll be fine. I told the kid last week, if you take your chances, you better be able to finish the job. I ain't dead yet.
Well, Cole, sounds like Seth is down but not out.
Thanks a lot, Jackie. We'll look forward to Backlash on Saturday. But you know, last week, Jacob Fatu pulled out one of the rarest yet famous moves in professional wrestling, the tongue-in death grip, and it forced Roman Reigns to accept the challenge for a world title match. And we'll show you the
I know.
when we
From the eye of Tonga. Tonga. Andre the Giant le tenía miedo a Japón in real life.
I know.
Le decía, ese cabrón loco.
I was just getting you. Gave you a week. I'm hoping you made the choice to unite our family and not divide it. I know exactly what I wanted. I didn't stutter when I told you that I didn't want that title, but I need that title. You ain't grind like me, Roman. 12 years of suffering, not knowing what the next meal was gonna be. So when y'all was up here running the bloodline, I was broke, blinded, on the front line. But it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. And it got me standing here right now in front of your ass. You don't deserve the title. You haven't earned it. Allowing you to compete against me, that's nepotism. I can't do it. The Tony Death threat. Jacob Fatu is snapped. I'm gonna take everything. Jacob, you want me at Backlash? I'll see you at Backlash. Well, the showdown happens this Saturday at Backlash, but tonight we make it official. Roman Reigns, the World Heavyweight Champion, has already arrived. We are still awaiting the arrival of his opponent, Jacob Fatu. When the Samoan gets here, the dotted line will be signed tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, ringside, thanks for joining us. Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and let's talk a bit about the constant death grip. I mentioned it is a very rare move, yet it is fabled within the professional wrestling community. It was made famous by the uncle of Jacob Fatu, one of the baddest men on the face of this earth, Haku. This is not a move you can learn in wrestling. This is something that's passed down through generations, and it's given with a certain expectation, and it will only be used
for certain circumstances. It seems as though Jacob Fatu has figured it out. He has mastered the tongue and death grip. I think that few men walking the earth can say they have been able to do. This could spell big trouble for Roman. It causes nerve issues because the attack goes to the Adam's apple. It forces the breath to be cut off, and eventually you will catch that. We'll get into that more later on tonight, but right now it's time for Morgan and Morgan highlight of the night. Highlight of the night is presented by Morgan and Morgan.
Oh,
Paul, can we fire Logan Paul? Paul, Paul, can we fire Logan Paul?
To fight off the threat of the vision, but the numbers game would prove to be too much. Logan Paul and Austin Theory.
And they're the prophets.
Until the arrival of Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits, who made a beeline for the tag team champions. Yeah, for the second.
Beautiful.
The Street Profits made it very clear. They are coming for the gold. And
Yeah, Hendry.
the smoke. Oh, I just see a good ring. Mike and Boris all the time.
oh, the
This just
peace.
sounds like a duck. Like a duck. Quack, quack. I'm
No.
the best wrestler in the world. Quack. Sing a song. That's pretty good. Is Seth Rollins still breathing? Yes, he is.
No, who's not going to be breathing when I'm done with them? Joe Hendry. Wise man, I'm going to beat him to a pulp. I swear to God, you let me get my hands on this guy. I am going to hospitalize him permanently. Permanently, Mr. Wiseman, please.
And that's why tonight you're not fighting Joe Hendry.
What?
You can't. The Breaker almost got himself suspended at the beginning of the show. Brock Lesnar retired on me. If you get your hands on Joe Hendry tonight, they're going to end up throwing you in jail for what you do to him. That's why tonight it's Joe Hendry versus Austin Theory.
Mm.
You want to get smacked? You smack him. You want to
Look
get
how
hurt?
strong it is.
There's pressure on Logan. All you got to do, just watch. Gotcha.
Oye, Jose, look at Logan. That's how strong he is.
You're Logan Paul. Right? Yep. We're going to get them all. One. But. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. No, let's go. It's like a frat house in there.
Yeah, Penta.
Puro miedo. Puro miedo.
Cero. Miedo. Mm.
Isn't it time? Turn your sights to the white ball. Turn to the new single comes from Mexico. Winning from 87 kilos. He is the Intercontinental Champion.
Penta.
Because the Intercontinental Champion, Penta, going to team up with the young OG, Javon Evans. They take on Ethan Page and Ruca. Tag team action live next on Netflix.
I didn't know M&M's like eating M&M's.
Oh! Hey, bring home all the action with all new LJN WWE Superstars vintage style action figures. Wave 2 features some of the all-time greats of WWE, including
Oh.
the Ultimate Warrior, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Jesse the Body Ventura.
Yeah.
Look for these figures now at Target in the United States.
Okay.
Back on Monday Night Raw,
Penta, the Intercontinental Champion, Devon Evans, teaming up against this man, Ruca, who last week had a match against Penta. Very upset after the loss.
Here you go. And when a band will fly.
que hace ahora las tentaciones dan un check-in, dan un check-in para que lo depositen.
Talk about opposing duo, all ego and a lion. And the question on everyone's mind is, how will these two work together as a team? Well, they got a bit of a hint in this social media post.
Won't fail next week. But if you do, you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about the WWE Intercontinental title. Because you're going to have to do it.
Yo se lo dije ahorita a Josio, me haga ese favor.
I like that because fear is a great
Que
motivator.
tan
On one side of the ring, you've got Penta, Cerro Miedo, no fear. On the other side, you've got all ego Ethan Page, who subscribes to mucho miedo, believing that fear is a great motivator, essential.
Igual que Josio, mucho miedo,
Ethan Page, a very
puro miedo.
cocky young man. One of the things I've noticed about Page is the fact that he's much bigger than you imagine. Deceptively large, powerful as well. And now Rusev, speaking of powerful, taking the fight to Devon Evans. Rusev extremely upset last week. He had an opportunity to perhaps earn a future title match against Penta before he was defeated by Penta. And Rusev, well, he took that out on Penta after the match with the help of Ethan Page. And then Devon Evans came down to even the odds. I like what we've seen recently out of Rusev. The Lion of Bulgaria returned to WWE in hopes of redeeming the locker room, of saving superstars from making the same errors he did. And I think it took a few weeks, but I realized, hey, maybe I need to recalibrate a little bit. Maybe I need to focus on myself. And that's what Rusev has been doing with great effect recently. And remember, Rusev blames Devon Evans for him not winning that six-pack ladder match for the Intercontinental title because of that OG cutter from Rusev coming off the ladder. I think Rusev has a pretty legitimate right as far as that. Well, that's great. What a spectacular. That will live in the annals of WrestleMania. No doubt about it. Tag made to all ego. Sorry, I know you love this guy. He loves that you talk about him. I spoke to him earlier today, and he said, you know, the best thing about being on Monday Night Raw is the fact that Freak Rage handles all my propaganda for me. Ethan Page is a bright young man, Cole. Oh, one of the most complete superstars on the Monday Night Raw roster. Former NXT champion, former North American champion, longest reigning North American champion of all time. Why he earned the moniker of the greatest North American. That includes all three countries. Evans now. Boom. Let's find Devon Evans. Bounces right up and down. Paying homage to Mr. Penta. Like that. You know, you talked about it. Ethan Page was actually recognized by the government of Canada for outstanding global impact. Back made by Penta from the outside. Well, that's not a good authority. That they're actually discussing making Hamilton, Ontario, the new capital of Canada. That's very smart. Exactly. And Penta now. Penta.
Oh, nice.
A good chance to buy SummerSlam. Ethan Page might be proud of it. Gonna date Katy Perry. And look at this. The hero. Lower himself. Now Evans up on the top, takes Rusev out. And all ego. Grabbing Penta from behind and perhaps looking for Twisted Grin. His finishing move, but Penta able to count.
Penta driver. Wow. Oh, no.
On instinct alone, Ethan Page. Let's get ready to door tonight. To explode if Penta can make it to the young OG. Almost there. And Rusev pulling off the apron. What a move by the veteran Rusev.
Great situational awareness by Rusev. What Page is all excited about. He ain't doing that. Penta now in the corner. Down goes Page. Should have been paying attention. Penta now with an opening, but no partner to tag. And here comes Ethan Page, now legal. Blasting Penta from behind. They're now just pounding away on the champ. Long right between the shoulder blades of the Intercontinental Champion. Ethan Page surveying the scene, and look at that $1 million smile washing over his face as Rusev went into the steps. Again, he went for twisted grin, and again a counter by Penta. Page just cannot hit his finishing move here in this match. It's obvious Penta has done his homework in preparation for the twisted grin, and now Penta to the few feet.
Yeah, here comes Pabon.
Find me and find Luis here.
Evans with a close line.
I need to see it closer. No puedo estar ahí, estoy viendo esto, dame. 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 Papi, estoy live streaming. Dame.
Javon Evans has them on their feet. Springboard. Wow, that flying clothesline.
Encontré a ti. ¿Dónde? ¿Ese es Dani? ¿Dani está en esta foto?
Awe-inspiring athleticism of a young.
Te veo a ti aquí. Te veo a Luis aquí.
¿Dónde está Luis? ¿Dónde está Luis?
Bueno, ese no es él.
You waiting for an OG cover? No.
Oh,
Holy cow. What moonsault and it unconventional out of the way.
este es Luis.
¿Qué?
Detrás.
¿Dónde estoy yo?
Aquí. Con el Yankee Hat.
¿Y dónde está Luis?
Aquí.
¿No?
Aquí.
Ese soy yo.
No, al lado. Right here.
No.
Aquí.
No.
Este.
Ese es Héctor Centeno.
No, ¿quién DH? ¿Dónde está Luis?
Now Javon turns his attention to Rusev.
Este.
¿Ah?
Rusev.
Ese es Gaby.
Where we going, Cole? And Evans now.
Oh.
Rusev.
Detrás del bat. No.
Oh, look in the eyes of Javon Evans.
Ah, este aquí, Leo.
¿Ah?
Este.
No way! No! Javon, get down from there!
What the heck? Javon. Javon.
Okay, so, knocks Evans off the top rope.
No sé dónde está él.
¿Ah?
No sé dónde está él. ¿Quién es?
In the corner.
Este.
La esquina.
Este.
Sí.
Ese no es Dani.
Dani es de mi edad, yo. Dani no es de mi edad.
Ese parece más a Dani que a Luis. De verdad, ese parece más a Dani que a Luis. Wow. Wow. That's it. He pinned the Intercontinental Champion.
Kudos to Ethan Page and Rusev, who understood the assignment tonight to absolute perfection. Ethan Page tried on more than one occasion to execute the twisted grin, but here Rusev would lay Penta at Page's feet. Ethan Page possesses such a deep arsenal and a high in-ring IQ. He called the audible before our very eyes, utilized the move we've never seen him use before, and picked up the win as a result. Or perhaps more importantly, Ethan Page just pinned the Intercontinental Champion. Absolutely. All ego and all smiles with good reason. Penta better watch his back. Because all egos come.
Well, Corey and I are going to tell you about Bump WWE, which is the ultimate insider program designed to bring fans closer to WWE than ever before. Now, check this out: exclusive access, rewards, and experiences. If you're interested in becoming a founding member, it's simple. You just join the wait list. It happens at WWE.com/club WWE. After we get off the air, I want to do it now.
Yeah.
Wait, Club WWE? You'll be part of something bigger. Of W.
He officially becomes a part
Oh, Ruca.
the high flyer. So Ruca joins us live.
¿Qué está ahí atrás?
Maxine, Austin Theory.
¿Qué hace Maxine?
I don't know. They've been talking for weeks.
It's Backlash. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. We are live in Omaha on Netflix, and it's presented by DoorDash. Well, our general manager, Adam Pierce, has had a busy night already. Adam Pierce is in the ring.
You know, when I was a coach at NXT, my absolute favorite days were the ones when a surefire, can't miss, blue chip future superstar saw their dreams come true when they got the opportunity to sign one of these to join Raw or SmackDown. Guys, today is one of those days. Let's take a look.
So Ruca is here.
Get to know more about Soul Ruca, Bobby. Hey, get to know more about Soul.
What?
Get to know more about Soul Ruca. Mira, beautiful Soul Snatcher right there.
Eso lo hace cualquiera.
Sí, claro.
Superstar.
Solo el mejor que ella.
Look, papi.
Number 10. So Ruca. So stacked up. So Ruca right in the way of the momentum. She is just that damn good.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the newest member of Monday Night Raw, Soul Ruca.
¿Me la aquí?
Oh, new theme song.
How much time do we have? Ask the world champion, Liv Morgan, about it. Ask Bailey
I would prefer her other one. I mean, this one's not that bad.
She's only been wrestling for 4 years. She was part of the NIL program, when she left the University of Oregon as a gymnast to come train here at NXT. And she is now part of Monday Night Raw. So, Ruca, you've given an unbelievable aptitude for this business in a very short period of time. This woman is going to be a major player for years to come. What a get by our general manager.
Soul, congratulations.
Ruca.
Damn. It is going to feel so damn good when I sign this and officially be a part of Monday Night Raw.
Oh, Becky. Oh.
Of course. The has come around
to Sol Ruca's contract signing. Of course, steal the spotlight. Spotlight stealing Becky.
Se lesionó. One of the best pitcher of big leagues. Scuba. ¿Viste? Se lastimó.
Thank you, Mikey.
I've been looking for you all day. I was told that this was my allotted time for my celebration of greatness.
Who told you that?
It doesn't matter, but they're a very credible, very reliable source.
Uh,
Okay, but after my monumental WrestleMania, you came out and illegally sanctioned a match against Theo Giannetti. Okay, which explicitly went against the parameters of my very generous open challenge. But still, even with your meddling, I secured a victory. A very uncontroversial victory because I'm the greatest female wrestler of all time, and it's not just me saying it.
Other people say it.
Everybody's saying it. Are you done? No, actually, I'm not done. The New York Times says it. In fact, I'm a New York Times best-selling author. Okay. Not everything is about you. You're very new. This is your first day, but the sooner you learn this, the better. Actually, everything is about me, and it's this. All right, everyone knows who you are. I know who you are. I know what you've done, and I know everything that you've accomplished. But the thing is, I didn't expect to find out when I met you that you are exactly what everyone says that you are.
No.
The man, historical, the greatest ever, legendary. No.
No, yeah.
Groundbreaker. Hey,
Brown Breaker.
big-headed bitch.
Oh.
Not just me saying it. It's the New York Times. It's Sports Illustrated. I know that you're terrible at your job, but you don't let her talk to me like this. Are you all gonna let her talk to me like this?
Yeah.
Who are you? I'm Sol Ruca. And if you ever interrupt me again, not only will I kick your ass, I'll snatch your soul.
Oh my God. Do it, Soul Snatcher. Perfect Soul Snatcher right here.
Oh, no.
Oh, she bossed a little bit.
Well, that might shut Becky up for a while. And I agree with everything.
She bought a little bit, dang.
Report and Sports Illustrated, and they all said about Becky Lynch. None of those outlets said what Solo said they said, okay? That would be a journalism nightmare. We're talking lack of integrity. I subscribe to Bleacher Report. I subscribe to all the places that Becky Lynch tells me.
No lo puso ahí.
The only authentic
No sé por qué.
outlets in the world these days. And not just me saying it, there's a lot of people in Omaha. Are you done? So Ruca is officially part of Monday Night Raw. Becky Lynch, not quite the way she wanted the night to go. Well, we've talked about this throughout the night. Jacob Fatu has started a family civil war with Roman Reigns and company. Case in point, Friday night on SmackDown. There's plenty of Jacobs to go around for all of us.
So no, we're not asking you. We're telling you.
Would give the signal, and Talatonga would single-handedly destroy both Usos. But later that night, the tables would be turned against Talatonga, courtesy of the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
And it's a Tongan death clip. Death grip, sorry, not grip.
And just when it seemed as though Jacob Fatu he himself would drive Talatonga through the announce table. But things are certainly anything but copacetic between the Usos.
Jimmy, Jay, fancy seeing you guys here. What's up? I was hoping I could ask how you're feeling ahead of tonight's big contract signing between Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu.
Oh, it's a big night, Jackie, yo. Big night. Contract signing night between the OTC and the small werewolf. And we wouldn't miss this for nothing. Listen, we got a lot of love for Jacob. But Jacob needs to understand how the OTC does business, especially when the championship goes on the line. You feel me?
I certainly can understand that, but aren't you at all conflicted considering your relationship with both
Jackie, yo. This right here is family business. Plain and simple. OTC know how to handle himself, right? Me and Jim here just in case, nothing pop off between Roman and Jacob. Right? But Jacob, we already told you, Oos, you're swimming in deep water now. You done bit off more than you can chew, swinging for the fences, Oos. Hey, we respect that though. But I'm telling you, Oos, the bloodline has been drawn. And that backlash, we'll find out who you're messing with, Jacob. Good luck, little cousin.
Yeah.
Aboard the OTC, the world champion Roman Reigns and his cousin Jacob Fatu will be in the ring later on tonight to make it official. The contract signing for the title match at Backlash later on tonight. Say his name.
Yes. Feels. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. London, Paris, and Tokyo, America, Scotland, Canada, Mexico. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry motivates me to find the mute button. Okay? This guy doesn't have a least usable talent. He was out here insulting the nation. The guy threw a spear in the shit from the place. The reason that you and me still get paychecks.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry. Just wave your hands from side to side and say, oh, I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry is a prestigious one. Stupid smile. Oh, yeah. Where's the remote? Right behind my back. Oh, another concert. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Let's just stop having AI write these, okay, guys?
Every fire, Logan Paul.
He's amazing athlete, but he's a piece of trash. He can shove his trading cards directly up his paw.
Can we fire Logan Paul?
Everyone,
Paul. Can we fire Logan Paul? Michael Paul.
that I made it clear that you cannot fire me. I am unfireable. TKO cannot fire me because that is bad business. I am business. I am business. I am the heart and soul of the WWE. Paul, I know you're upset, and I'm glad that you're here because I was just getting to the part of the song. This is the apology. You're gonna like it. It goes like this. Paul,
Paul,
can we
fire
fire
Logan Paul. Paul.
It's a sense. It is. Got this match tonight with Joe Henry.
Paul. Paul. Can fire Logan Paul.
With absolutely no respect for the heart and soul of this business. I've got to handle it. And the officials in the ring, and it looks like we're finally going to get this match underway. Austin Theory division against Joe Henry. You just take it easy, Michael. You can continue to live your E Street band fantasies out here. I'll call the action. This is absolutely ridiculous. Good for Austin Theory for defending the honor of the division and Logan Paul. Why can't you just have fun and enjoy yourself? Oh, right now. I love watching Austin Theory beat people up. Man who calls himself the Pressure, looking to pick apart Henry on behalf of Logan Paul tonight. Paul Heyman put Theory in this match tonight because he was afraid Logan Paul was going to lose it. It's distraught. Logan pacing around here like a caged animal. It was insecure, I think. No, it's called insecurity, boys. It's not insecurity. It's Logan Paul. Logan Paul was serious sensitive. They believe so, man. Okay. Well, watch. Listen, if he believes so much in himself, why does he let some silly little song bother him so much? Because he's got thousands upon thousands of people chanting for his dismissal from the business career that he so loves. It's a joke. It's not a joke. That's an insult.
Yeah.
Look at what Henry started. I bet he's really proud of himself. You know something, Logan. Don't listen to these people. They don't know much about anything that's not porn. God, I hope he hits you. I'm out here trying to tone down the situation. Theory's trying to just end the night. Joe Henry with a nice sweet flash. Good job. Good job. I like this. There we go. At least two were toned down. At least Henry can carry his hands. On championship guard, too, you might be wrong. Making sure nothing happens to this critical championship. One of the tag team title. Oh, by Logan Paul. Logan, relax. Not the end of the world. There we go. Let him know, Logan. Suplex of his own. So angry now, trying to rally Omaha once again. Henry teeing off on Theory. There's that big clothesline he calls the Commonwealth clothesline. And he connected with Theory. And now the young man from Edinburgh, Scotland, gets his Theory. Coming off the ropes.
Vintage Joe Henry.
Theory like a
Step up.
Look at the athleticism.
Yeah. Ooh. Hey, oh, he's not in a good mood. Oh, Logan.
And now Paul is hanging on and says doing a silly little song. Talk about acting like a child. This one, Paul.
Damn, is he hitting him hard, bro?
Paul losing it out here. I thought I told you. Nobody can fire me.
Yeah, Henry.
And now Theory from behind, and the numbers game now catching up on Joe. And the tag team champion going over. No. Well, the song is so cute now, isn't it, Mr. Henry?
Or the Profits.
Tag team champions just stomping the fire on it, Joe Henry.
Yeah.
We're pointing this out.
Here's the Profits.
Two men have their eyes set on the next the tag team title. Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, the Street Profits are here.
Woo.
Down goes Logan Paul. Look out.
In theory, gonna go down.
Beautiful.
Rockets with the silencer, and the Street Profits are up.
Mm, 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 mm,
I think
mm.
Montez Ford is going up.
Oh, what was this called? I forgot. I know this. Oh, breaker. Ah! Holy shit. Oh my god.
The unpredictable badass.
Ooh.
German suplex. Braun Breaker has been unleashed.
Going for a spear. Rollins. It's gonna be 4-on-4 on Backlash. Breaker's going to win at Backlash because of Bronson Reed.
These two need somebody at Backlash. Rollins who said Breaker should have taken him out for good.
Oh.
Austin Theory trying to get involved. Breaker runs into a clothesline. Seth Rollins is signed up. Uh-oh, Breaker's in position. Seth Rollins setting up Braun Breaker. Look at a stop Breaker. Oh.
Yo, what's up? Good morning. Oh my god. It's Montez. Oh, breakers.
From the dog, Braun Breaker. Breaker sicking himself on Seth freaking Rollins tonight.
Almost got me. I was close.
Breaker has big problems on hands, but I think Seth Rollins has been even Eastern.
Yeah. Yeah.
On ESPN this coming Saturday.
Live on ESPN.
Backstage with the Judgment Day, Liv, you guys clearly sent a message to Finn Balor tonight, but I am curious what the focus of the Judgment Day is moving forward. Like, what's next?
You saw what we did with Finn Balor tonight. You saw what we did with Stephanie McCurl last week. The focus of the Judgment Day is getting all the gold and crushing anyone that gets in our way. And this season is all about Raquel and Roxanne. Sister, tell her.
Brie Bella and Paige, your little nostalgia tour was cute for one night, but it's time to get serious. And I still think it would be good. I want you both to come to our show because Roxanne and I have.
Would you look at here?
Bailey and Lyra. New hairdo, both of them.
You guys want each other on the outside or a little hammer? Huh? You know, I've known you guys for so long, and I'm just finally getting it now. Yeah, do you think we're just gonna forget about what you did to us last week? Yeah, well, if you're really this big, happy family, then you shouldn't be afraid to take us down and get it out of the
Happy families, the best you guys have. Families help each other win. You guys should try that, losers, okay? Okay, bye.
Oba. We're finally gonna see the open challenge. Here we go. Alright, which stage are you up to? You've had your final college baseball game. I think it sounded like we need baseball. Travel baseball is gonna start in practices are starting right now until the end of May, and then the end of May is when I start my tournaments. Yep, for travel. I think I'm waiting. No, yeah. I want to enjoy Oba's entrance, so yeah.
You know, tonight's WWE Raw is brought to you by
And people are saying Oba.
largest featuring.
Here we go.
You can check out thepeople.com or dial pound. Raw. Whoever steps up to Femi tonight, they want to call Morgan and Morgan.
Yeah. Who? Oba. 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 Who? Oba. Who? Yeah. Who? 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 Boom, boom. 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 Ba. Oba, 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 Oba.
The football.
Mhm.
Skipping for one ball.
Phenomenal.
Nigeria.
Boom,
310 pounds.
boom. Hmm. 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 Ah. Ah. Hmm.
The Beast Slayer.
Hmm. The Beast Slayer, yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
Is here.
Boom, 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 boom. Oba, 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 Oba. All right, here we go. Who's going to be the opponent? I love open challenges because
The Oba Femi Open Challenge will now begin.
who is it? Who is it?
What's intrigued? Is it going to be Tazawa? Or perhaps Otis? Yeah. It's one thing to accept an open challenge and try to make a name for yourself.
That's not what I was expecting, to be honest.
Tazawa is career suicide.
Career suicide. It'll be Tazawa.
Tazawa's got here. Tell you what he doesn't got.
Oh, Tozawa, you are screwed. Look at his size. I mean, Otis will be better.
And now the 330-pound Otis steps into the ring. And this is
I mean, it's better, but Otis is gonna be screwed.
collided at NXT, but these are far different from that. When you talk about the importance of momentum in this business, nobody has
Does
momentum.
Oba have a? Oh, does Oba have a match at Backlash?
At WrestleMania. Yeah, but can you imagine what it would do for Otis if he could knock off the ruler tonight? It would change Otis's career. It would change his life. Over tackle Femi still on his feet. As Otis and Femi go nose to nose. And Femi wants right into Otis.
Mm. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oba.
dropping Otis.
Oh, it's over. Oh, like, holy shit, it's over. It's over.
He just picked up a 330-pound man and threw him across the ring. The ruler is not human. We're not gonna. You gonna try it?
He did it before. What is he doing?
We got a plan of some sort. All right, let's put this up now. To a second rope. I'm not sure what is comfortable up there. Yeah.
Well,
Using his head. Can he get the flag?
he does.
Femi!
Fall from grace. Beautiful.
You gotta be kidding me!
There we go. One down, a lot more to go. Ba, oh, ba, oh, ba, oh, ba, oh, ba, oh, ba. Damn, damn, damn.
Thanks to performances and feats of strength
Mhm.
like this.
Boom, boom.
Pounds that Femi just nearly drove through the center of the earth. A colossal fall from grace.
Mhm.
Femi continues to impress.
Boom, 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 boom. Ah, I love doing that.
And up to the ruler and his own wrist.
It's fine. No, it's fine. I don't even get on. It's fine. Don't need you. Oh, Tez. Hey, thanks for giving me that second spear out there, pal.
Well, Seth, thanks to your past antics with the vision, nobody trusts you.
Oh, nobody trusts me. No, you don't trust me. You don't trust me. I don't even know you. You probably don't trust me. Guess what? I don't even trust myself. Who cares, man? We're in the same fight. You're fighting the vision. I'm fighting the vision. Sometimes those fights are gonna come together. Here's the deal. You stay out of my way. I'll stay out of your way. Thanks.
Huh. The Roman.
Does it? Jacob Butcher trains the general manager Adam Pearce apparently broken over the contract. That moment will sign later tonight for his title defense Saturday at Backlash against that man. He has arrived.
Pop two.
Jacob Butcher in the ring with Reigns later tonight. For Monday Night Raw, Saturday at Backlash, Io Sky, Asuka will go one-on-one. Earlier today, general manager Adam Pearce would sit Io and Asuka down. They would go face to face.
Have we ever seen in WWE wrestler stuff that's Spider-Man doing?
To Backlash.
I think there was, but I don't remember.
Asuka. Yeah, Asuka-san. 私はこの争いを
After I avoided this fight for years, you notice you're exactly what you say you are. My senpai, my mentor.
そして師匠です。I looked up to you. I loved you. あなたが私に
Yet, despite everything you have done to me, I still have the ultimate respect for you.
あなたを心からリスペクトしてます。私はこの
I never wanted to have this fight, and I never wanted it to come to this.
But you have changed. 変わってへん。
Nothing has changed. It has changed.
私が憧れ
The Asuka I looked up to is no longer here.
I have to fight you. Once again, you continue your disrespect.
The EOI card is no longer in front of me.
The person sitting here, who are you?
I don't know anyone disrespectful. Who are you?
This year is my biggest disappointment.
Do you know how I feel?
I'm done with Io Sky. At Backlash, I must cut you out of my life. For good.
Huh.
Wagata. I am ready for Asuka.
Oh, the mist. Oh. Oh. Oh my God.
Io has passed the point of no return. This Saturday in Tampa, Florida at Backlash, one-on-one, the score.
First hour on ESPN2.
Io Sky battles her former senpai, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. And this is a situation, Corey, that has been building for years and years and years. It finally comes to a head on Saturday. Io had better be ready for war because Asuka, you know what length she's willing to go. So listen, I need to know about this ridiculous stuff that's going on down at AAA. The Creed brothers are now involved in this whole thing with the OG Americano, and there's a lot of nuance involved. It's a very delicate. Okay, wait, tell us what happened this past week. Well, you're referring to what went down this past Saturday night, and the contract was signed for the mask versus mask match on May 30th between the Americanos. This is after the contingency.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't. What I didn't see what. Well, I didn't see. I didn't see AAA that episode.
The real Grande Americano through the contract tape.
I'm here. And they will be
Los hermanos americanos.
right. Well, after surprising El Grande Americano this past weekend at the AAA mask versus mask contract signing, how are you guys feeling going into this trios match tonight?
Well, thankfully, the no contact rule only applies in Mexico. That means here in Middle America, all bets are off. Now, the boys saw how they treat me down there in AAA, all right? Triple teaming me week after week. It's ridiculous. So they decided to do the honorable thing and help me out. Probably because they take inspiration from a close personal friend of mine, Chad Gable, who's still sidelined with an injury, by the way. But on May 30th, we find out once and for all that there's only one El Grande Americano, and you're looking at him. The original El Grande Americano. Gracias.
Gracias. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum,
This is so
bum.
silly.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
It's great. You saw that happen on Saturday. Now all of a sudden they walk out here, they put masks on, and I don't get it. Julio and Bruno are simply trying to follow in the footsteps of the real El Grande Americano, but donning the mask, learning about Mexican culture, and hoping the superstar will follow.
The following introducing first the team of Julio and Bruno Crino, Los Americanos Hermanos, and
Okay, corrector. Credo. Bruno y Julio Credo. Trios action. Next.
Ma, ¿qué está cocinando? Okay. Ya está terminando? Okay.
Hey, WWE visited Minnesota this week for a kickoff of the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam. The United States champion Tiffany Stratton presenting the title to Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. There was a big event at the Mall of America. Otis was there. Max Team was there as well. She threw the first pitch at the Minnesota Twins game. She was also at the NBA's Timberwolves playoff game. A reminder, combo tickets on sale now. SummerSlam August 1st and 2nd. Shout out to my main man, Eric Joe, and the Minnesota Twins. So this is a trios match. That means 3-on-3. It is the original of Grande Americano and the Three Brothers against Grande Americano and Los Americanos. That would be Wyo Bravo. Right? I'm just really enjoying watching you trying to solve the mystery that's unfolding before our very eyes. But let's talk about what you're seeing at the bottom of your screen. Saturday night, May 30th, Monterrey, Mexico. Mask.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Waste a little time getting underway, and I've called them 6 imposters that pretended to be luchadors. That's going at it here tonight. One of them
6 imposters.
will be unmasked in a couple of weeks. There can only be one El Grande Americano. Look at this. Bravo sent unceremonious to the outside. The other Americano sending the wheel to the outside. There is chaos mid-ring being inflicted by the original El Grande Americano. Eating Los Dominicanos, Hermano. Julio and Ruca. Julio Reyes.
Oh,
This is officially underway. And this is Bruto Breakout. Yeah.
bruto. And all 6 with masks. It's just so funny.
Very similar NXT tag champs for Three Brothers.
I'll be right back.
It's fine. It's fine. I need some help. Maybe I'll just help me now. If anything, John makes my life a little more difficult. And here we go now. Oh, that's delivered up into the ropes in there. Hurting the ankle of Lyle there. Abilities on Lyle there at Ghana. There's tremendous damage to the background of Julio. And attack made now. OG is the legal man. Triple team perhaps coming. That looked like a Brutus ball. Ball. And nice hip toss by the OG. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. And he is the original one. He's the one who went to Mexico to learn how to be a luchador and all the sequence and all that. Allegedly. But there have been some doubts cast regarding the identity of the original El Grande Americano and his authenticity in the world of lucha libre. Whereas this man, the real El Grande Americano, has embraced Mexican culture. And the Mexican people have embraced him right back. And again, you can see the hatred between these two, the OG and El Grande Americano. Yeah, they'll meet that mask versus mask match at the end of the month. That's the highest stakes in the world of lucha libre. One man will suffer the ultimate humiliation. And here comes El Grande Americano and driving the OG Americano into the announce desk. Arriba. We have their culture. Let's get ripped. Contract this past Saturday night. There is no physical contact allowed in.
They should have a super special once a year. Would be fun to see Spider-Man wrestling. I see another thing that you said. Let me see what you said. What would this mean? Te amo, señor couple. It means I love you, handsome man. That's what that means. I love you, handsome man.
And the power of the original. And Los Americanos coming to the aid of the real. Oh, no. A chaotic suplex from OG. There's that bowling ball up the apron. And now Ryan wiped out. The original now making the climb to the top turnbuckle. Here comes El Grande Americano.
Yeah, who causes interference in Rio. Yeah, that looked real familiar.
Julio taken to the skies. Look at this power.
That was
Oh,
like
ooh,
Bruno.
bruto.
I think he's got that mask loaded.
Oh, wow. Los Americanos, hermanos, to the outside. Mid-range.
Then they both got hit with the metal plates. Ah!
Big splash for the win. Cover. Hook of the leg.
Mm.
The frustration in the body language of Bravo Americano, who was certain victory was at hand. But the original El Grande Americano refusing to relent just yet.
And a hell of a trios matchup here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
And in all seriousness, the rivalry between both Grande Americanos in Mexico, AAA, has reached nuclear levels of this.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Holy.
Rivalry in recent history and all of
That was a nice kick.
And look at the theory.
The original El Grande Americano now making the climb again. Bravo down to the center of the ring.
And El Grande now running interference. Ripped off the apron by
Los Americanos hermanos.
the Fredo brothers. Neckbutt splash. Oh, gee, with the win.
Wow.
Here are your winners. Los Americanos hermanos.
Hey, great.
El original El Grande Americano. It appears the original and Los Americanos hermanos are all friends of Grand Naniwa. It's truly international, Cole. This is global. What a debut for Julio and Ruca.
Yep. Well, Backlash is presented by Morgan and Morgan, America's largest catering law firm. Enter, go to forthepeople.com. Thanks for joining us here tonight on Monday Night Raw. We'll join you again, of course, on Saturday. I want to go through the programming note just a little bit here. We start with the countdown show at 4 Eastern, 1 o'clock on the West Coast. The second hour will be part of ESPN2's coverage. Then we kick off Backlash 6 Eastern, 3 o'clock on the West Coast. The first hour of Backlash, of course, ESPN2, followed by coverage on the ESPN app for the unlimited plan in the States. Of course, internationally, it is on Netflix. And breaking news, earlier today, this tweet sent out by none other than the GOAT, the greatest of all time, John Cena, who promises
Yeah.
making news as he will be live in Tampa on Saturday for WWE Backlash. It is the return of John Cena. What does he have to say? What's going to make history? Find out Saturday at Backlash.
How about this? After being victimized by Braun Breaker twice tonight, Seth freaking Rollins will step into the ring against the man who usurped his throne within the Vision. Rollins and Braun Breaker finally one-on-one.
That match will be live on ESPN2, part of the coverage on ESPN2 coming this Saturday. Also, the United States Championship will be on.
Are all of the matches going to be on ESPN too? Like, what the heck?
Will be out there as well. Taking on the former champion Sami Zayn come Saturday.
And tag team action is on tap as Bill
Hey.
Kit Wilson. The battle.
You. Ah.
Mystery partner. Who in their right mind would team up with Danhausen?
Somebody that loves money. And also, we saw this earlier tonight. It has looked ahead years and years in the making. Io Sky, one-on-one with her former mentor.
Io and Aka.
Referred to it as a family civil war.
Ma, you gotta acknowledge a tribal.
Defends his gold for the first time since winning it at WrestleMania against the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Roman Reigns is here. Jacob Fatu joins them in moments to sign a contract with Backlash.
One historic card, three colossal matchup, and a monumental night where vision will defy history. Triple main event. One night. No mercy.
I need to go a little bit more. Sorry.
Your way in. Early access to tickets, exclusive drops you can't get anywhere else. Awards,
What do y'all say? Lord, that's a good thing. I know.
and exclusive bonus content spans the WWE universe even further. This is everything WWE, brought closer to you in one ultimate membership. Only listen now and become the ultimate insider.
And tonight's WWE Raw is brought to you by DoorDash. Your door to more. The door is open for the World Heavyweight Champion. Roman Reigns is here to sign his contract to face his cousin Jacob Fatu Saturday at Backlash with the prestigious world title on the line.
I know there has been a strong link with wrestling in Japan already. Is there any top tier upcoming wrestlers from India or China? Not right now in WWE, no. Or coming to WWE, no. Not right now. Maybe in a few years, but not right now.
His opponent for the World Heavyweight Championship at Backlash, Jacob Fatu. Boy, for the past couple of weeks, this man, Jacob Fatu, has got the element of surprise. He surprised Roman Reigns with the challenge a couple of weeks ago that he wanted the World Heavyweight Championship. He surprised Roman Reigns with the attack last week and the tongue and death grip. The problem for Fatu now is he has no more surprises. He is looking in the eyes of a focused Roman Reigns who is very wary of what this man is capable of. We saw is irate. Trust me, Jacob Fatu knows exactly what he's doing. The Samoan werewolf is playing mind games with the OTC. When's the last time you saw Roman Reigns lose his cool like he did earlier tonight? Well, Jacob Fatu's playing with house money, right? He has nothing to lose. Gentlemen, you know how this works. 2 signatures make the match official.
Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns.
You know how this works. Omaha, Nebraska.
Acknowledge me. Everybody with their wands up. OTC, 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 OTC.
You hear that, Jacob? That's not just love. That's the sound of respect. You don't think I know where you come from, little cousin? You don't think I was watching from afar? That respect wasn't earned from just hanging out here. Now, you was grinding for what, 12 years? Well, I've been here for over 12 years. I was the one in this company that had my foot holding the door open for Solo. Solo was the one that brought you in, huh? Well, guess what? I brought Solo in, therefore I brought you in. And I will be damned if there is not respect to be had in this business for me. You got respect, there's got to be a code. There's got to be some kind of honor system amongst our family. We can't just run around here and bogart everybody and run roughshod. No, there's got to be a system of conduct that we can hang our hat on. You understand? The Tongan death grip. You disrespect me with something that you save for desperate measures? Wait, I mean, what do you think this is? We're in the bar at 3 a.m. and you're surrounded 8 to 1. That's when you pull out the Tongan death grip. That's when you snap somebody's throat. You don't do that to family. You don't do that to your own. You don't do that to your tribal chief.
Mm.
Hey, hold on, what? Tribal chief? Hey, that's when you got it all wrong and you don't understand. Yes, I am desperate. Yes, it feels like it's just me against the world. Yes, my back is against the wall. So I have no other choice but to take you out, take this title, and everything that comes with it. And to keep it 100, then I'm gonna put a chokehold on this game and I'm gonna squeeze out every dollar and every cent, just the way this company been doing our family for decades. So when I'm talking about all gas, no brakes with it, it doesn't mean slowing down. It means moving forward and never going back to where I came from. So yes, I am desperate. I'm desperate enough to do anything for my household, even if I gotta run through my own blood. That's what I'm talking about here. Household. Hey, let's just get this out for a You over here talking about your household. I just told you I've been up here over a decade grinding for multiple households. You worried about 7 kids? I'm worried about 170 kids that fulfill our family. You worried about higher education? I'm worried about generation after generation of higher education. Because I'm the one that can do that. I got the proof of concept. I got the respect. This company, they want to do business with me. I already told you, I told Brock a long time ago, this is all mine.
This is my ring. And yes, in our family, we're equals. We're of the same blood. But in this ring, Jacob, you're beneath me.
Oh my God.
Jacob wasn't able to have it cinched in perfectly. And I talked to you about no surprises tonight with Fatu. Moment, title in hand. Jacob.
Again.
And this is going to be a war on Saturday. Absolute bloody civil war. Reigns now proving his prediction to be accurate, standing over.
Again.
I think he's got a lot to this time. Nope. Reigns again. Creates separation.
Superman punch. Again with a tongue and death grip.
If they're trying to separate these two, not able to. What's going to look dead? The title champ is fading. Reigns gets me forever.
Oh my God.
Out of control, unhinged. A desperate man is a dangerous man. Jacob Fatu is desperate. Jacob Fatu is hungry. He needs this for himself. He needs this for his family. Jacob Fatu is a dangerous obstacle for his cousin Roman Reigns come Saturday at Backlash.
Whoa, it's so much of that tongue and death grip. And anyways, let's see. I would guess they are big market in the future as China and India. China and India are getting to be richer countries and have larger populations. Yeah. Alright guys, that is it for this live stream. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, comment, share, comment your favorite highlight of the show. I know you didn't see it, but you could hear it. And turn on the notification bell for future videos and live streams. Please follow me in all my social medias. Link in the description. Link in the pinned comment. And go to patreon.com/JDP2199. I promise I'm gonna post more over there. So yeah, that's it. I'm done. I'll see you guys next one. See y'all.